Hello everybody and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary from Ares 1020, and this time we're doing a quick match between myself, the Blue Terran here, spawning at the top part of Scrap Station, and Twister over here, spawning as the Red Protoss. And I wanted to cast this game because, you know, I don't like douchey behavior. It kind of puts me off. So Twister was being a douche, so I'm just going to make fun of him this entire game. But I'll also try and point out my mistakes. I'm not trying to be amazing. I'm not trying to say that I'm the best player, but this guy makes a lot of mistakes. I make him a lot of mistakes, but he's a douche. I am not. So we'll get to it. Now, it's going to be pretty standard here for me. I'm just going to wall off at my ramp here. Now, before I had attempted to wall off, let me see if I can get it, like here, wall off there, and that would allow me to get my expansion early. But that didn't work out for me the other time I tried it because I didn't even get my block down before, you know, the probe got past and he did some shenanigans in my base. So, you know what, this time I decided I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to wall off the ramp and then expand into my expansion later once I've secured that natural. And so I send out my scouting SCV fairly early, just right after the supply. Actually, that's pretty normal, right? So nothing too dramatic. I also get my barracks on 12 there. Twister here, is getting a forge, and he's putting the forge in the hidden area there. Why he didn't put the pylon in the hidden area, I'm not quite sure. Maybe he wanted more coverage to the north or something. But either way, I'm gonna see it eventually. Like, I didn't see it on the way in, but I saw that pylon, so I know something's up, especially when I get into the base and I see A, no gas, and B, no pylon, or any other tech for that matter. So I'm gonna poke in here and try and see this forge. There I go, and I see the forge there, and he's just about to get into my base, and he's going to see my barracks is up. So, you know, maybe if his probe had tried to like harass me a little bit, that would have slowed down my barracks. But as it is, he's just going to come here into the corner of my base and throw down a pylon. And now, of course, I keep an eye on that pylon and make sure that I don't get cheesed or anything like that. So what I do is I take these two SCVs over here and I start to come after Mr. Probe. And my first Marine is out here, and he should make his way up towards that corner. Maybe. There he goes. And I also make sure that I block off this choke here, so that way no more probes can get into my base. And in the meantime, I don't know why this Marine is attacking that cannon, why he's not just shooting at the probe. There he goes. But now we're going to go after the pylon. I should have gone after the cannon in retrospect, but what are you going to do? We'll go after the pylon here. Hopefully it goes down in time. There comes the cannon. Look out for that. It's going to take down the Marine, but I am able to kill the pylon. So the pylon goes down, and I've got my units there. I don't know why my computer's getting 7 frames per second. I'm sorry about that. But here, 8, 10, 12, jeez. I don't think it likes the text here. But either way, we'll continue on with the game. He's got his forge there, though. I'm being nice. I say nice try. He says thanks, first time trying it. So cool. Nobody's too harsh or anything like that. But out comes his other probe there, and he's going to start putting down a ton of cannons. So 1 pylon in the base and a ton of cannons at his front, which I guess I can understand. You know, I could be going for a big push right after taking down his pylon up there, so he's got to be defensive. But as of yet, no gateway. There's a gateway just about to go down. Guess Terran don't make it easy. Not sure what that means. Maybe he's saying that Terrans aren't easy to cannon rush. Well, nobody should be easy to cannon rush. I mean, you just have to pay attention. And like I said, I died to that just a few games ago. And he says I should have done it outside. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I'm just going to mass up some Marines and Marauders or whatever I can get. Got my gas going there. Finally. Don't even have the Oh, I do have the orbital command center done. Sorry about that. Got my supply up, just massing units right now. He's got the 5 cannons there, plus that gateway coming in. Just about to get his gas now. No early gas for him, but you know what? I'm going to slow it down, get the 3rd barracks. They're not going to go for a push quite yet, and I'm getting my 2nd gas as well. Just going to macro up a little bit here, because I figure he's not going to be coming at me anytime soon. And so he, on the other hand, is confident in his wall off with these 5 cannons, so he's going to come in here and put down a natural expansion. And so he's got a good fair amount of probes. I don't know if, yeah, he's still pumping probes there. And he's got his first zealot out. No, there's his cybernetics core. And he's getting more cannons, so he throws down another cannon on his front. I guess he's got to put his minerals somewhere. So that's cool, you know what? I'm in 1,200 mineral land there. I should probably be putting up more barracks, more factories, but you know what? We'll figure it out. You know what's great? Making something that confounds the enemy. I guess, yeah, that's good. Go for it. But see, the thing is, doing cheesy stuff like a cannon rush, it only really works once. Like, I got cannon rushed once, and then I had to figure out how do you beat a cannon rush. And as soon as I did that, I pretty easily handled the next cannon rush, you know. Make sure you scout your base, make sure you keep your eye on the probe that comes into your base, send your SCVs after the probe, and then after the pylon, or maybe after the cannon. I'll test that out next time I get cannon rushed. Maybe I should go after the cannon directly after I get that probe. But either way, you know, it only works once, and he's saying, then you know it works so you can use it again. Well, it's only going to work the one time, you know? There's only so much time. Like, you're going after the bottom feeders if that's your strategy, you know? Well, it's going to work every time I use it against a noob. Well, yeah, of course it's going to work every time you use it against a noob. What are you going to do when you use it against somebody who knows how to counter it, though? Then you're screwed. But that doesn't matter to Twister. He's fairly confident in his cannon rush strategy, although he says this was his first time. I'm not sure what to believe. I did again look him up afterwards, and he is a gold level player, where I'm the silver level player, so maybe he's right, maybe he's got the experience edge or something, but he's barely above 500, just the same as me. I'm a few games over 500 now. I've been winning more than losing lately, so doing well in that respect. So I come in here, I try and get a look, I send out the scan there just to make sure I'm not walking into a trap, and lo and behold, I would be walking into a trap, so I'm glad I got the scan in there instead of just running in. So those cannons going to be a little bit hurtful, so going to not attack right now. I should expand is what I should do, honestly, and that's where I put down the CC here, but probably like 5 minutes too late on that expansion. But what are you gonna do? Still got the SCVs pumping, that's good for me. Still got the 63 supply, whereas he's at 32 out of 60, but he does have an expansion up already, so I guess good for him. He gets the Twilight Council for no, not for Dark Templar, for nothing yet, I guess. He hasn't made anything. But he does get the Stargate. I don't know too much about Protoss Tech, but I don't think you have to get the Twilight Council to get the Stargate, but he's going Stargate either way. He's getting more cannons as well. He's cannoning himself off against the drop here with the other cannons there, which, you know, I would just drop here and then attack the cannons or fly past them. I don't know. I'm not sure about that play, but whatever. He's also got more cannons here. He really wants to make sure I don't get past here. So what are you gonna do? I attack these destructible rocks. I want to make the barrier between us as short as possible. And now, if you'll notice, I'm starting to get a little bit better. I was at like over 1,200 before. Still at like 900. I think that that expansion is